Time in YouTube, and welcome back to No EXs. Today, I am bringing you Zoraork Break. Zoraork Break does, if you tilt your head just to the side there, does foul play for only one dark energy. And what this attack does, you say? You get to pick any attack on your opponent's active Pokemon, and you get to use it against them. So if you're playing, Psychic Infinity Mewtwo, you get to use their attack. You get to use Combustion Blast from a Charizard EX for only one energy versus the 4 that he needs to set it up. Zoraork Break is powerful. And he's got 140 HP to boost, so he's very durable. He's a very good card. But don't knock the base Zoraork. He's a stage 1, of course, but he has 100 HP, and he has the perfect ability in Stand-In, which is letting you, once during your turn, you can switch Zoraork from your bench with the active Pokemon, and voila, Zoraork's ready to go. His attack is Mind Jack for 2 colorless energy, so you can put this guy in any deck. He's going to do 10 damage. But if your opponent is playing any bench Pokemon at all, it's going to do 30 more. So if you're playing, say, a Rayquaza deck that benefits from having Pokemon in his side of the field, you're going to do 3 times 8, 240 damage for a single double colorless energy. That is insane. But again, it's not your side, it has to be theirs. There are faults to that. But to support Zoraork in this battle, we are going to be bringing Yveltal. Yveltal is the 130 HP Dark type as well, and we're primarily going to be using Oblivion Wing, which is going to do 30 damage for 1 Dark Energy, and we get to attach a Dark Energy from our discard pile to one of our bench Pokemon. So if a Zoraork faints, has all those Darkness Energy in the discard, Yveltal comes up and says, "Hey guys, I'm going to bring those energies back. We're going to fight on stronger than ever before." He is a true leader. To help with our card drawing, we're going to be using Slurpuff this time instead of Octillery. And the reason for this is sometimes you want to keep all those useful tools in your hand. So Tasting lets you draw 1 card. But because Zoraork can switch in and out on a regular basis, we'll get to that in a second, he can actually draw 2 cards a turn for you, which is a lot better when you consider you're going to be using quite a few cards in your hand, or could be stalling out a couple cards in your hand to keep your momentum going. To start off with our trainer cards, we're going to be using Evosodas. We're going to have 2 of them because we do want to get those evolutions off quickly. And sometimes searching for those cards, it's not hard. I just want to get that card out. No problems, no questions. Let's just get evolving. We have a Professor's Letter, because who doesn't want to energize their Pokemon? Super Rod is here to say, "Hey guys, you fainted? Well, you're not done yet. Let's get you back into this game." Target Whistle. Now this is an interesting trainer card. Remember that Mind Jack that I said earlier? Well, let's just say we got rid of one of their strongest cards that was completely set up, and we really liked their ability or their attack, so we're going to bring it back. Now, what's nice with Target Whistle is we can add that damage to Mind Jack, so it's 30 more damage, or we can bring it in with a Lysander and go for another foul play and knock out the opposing Pokemon. The advantage here too, guys, is Target Whistle is only an item, so we can Ultra Ball it away. If we don't like what we see, don't have to use the card. And that's why these guys are here. Ultra Ball siphons out the cards that we don't want, and we get what we do need. We do have 4 VS Seekers. As always, supporters are a key card to the format to the I don't even know what I'm saying. Supporters are just needed in general. Our supporter lineup is going to start off with a Bridget. I'm going to probably be using this card in all of our No EX decks, so just get used to her. Lysander we've already gone over. Birch is here to say, "Hey look, we want some cards and, maybe some other opportunities." Again, Birch may not always be the best pick, as we want to keep some of those tricks in our hands, but he does come in handy when we have nothing to play, and he's like, hey, you want something else? And we're like, yeah, sure. Alright, Skyla, it's your turn this time. We're going to be able to use you quite often, because a lot of the item cards are necessary in this deck. So it's nice to have a lady who wants to give us stuff. Tyrano's here to say, hey look, you need some card draw, you don't want to give up your cards, here you go. Give me a couple and then that's it. Wally is saying, you know what, let's break some rules. We're young, we're in school, let's evolve and get better. So Wally's here to get our Zoraork break evolving as fast as possible. On turn 2, we can evolve into Zoraork. And with a Wally, we can go straight into the break, which is nice. Now, one of the big issues with Zoraork break is he doesn't really have a great stadium at the moment that goes well with him. So we're going to be using Parallel City. Now my bench space doesn't really need to fill up much. And what's nice about this is I can use the negative of only having 3 bench Pokemon to reduce the damage of fire, water, and grass. At the same time, I'm not any of those typings, so if I'm afraid of what my opponent is trying to do, say again, they have a Rayquaza EX and I can't attack them fast enough with Mind Jack, putting them at a 3-mon bench is crucial. So Parallel City works very nicely. It's also a great counter. If you don't run a stadium, especially nowadays where the meta is flooded with basic blue, you can't get rid of the Rough Seas. You can't get rid of opportunities. You can't get rid of Scorched Earth, you can't get rid of those Sky Fields. You need something. Parallel City just might be the ticket here. Now our final tool cards are going to be Floatstone and Muscle Band. And the reason for this is a quick turn 1 50 damage from a Yveltal is scary, especially if you're able to get those energies onto another Pokemon. As well, Floatstone works very well with stand-in. I don't even need to go over this combo because you guys have seen enough Keldo EX in your lifetime, if any of you have really played Pokemon long past my channel. Anyway, lastly, we're going to run 4 double colorless energy because, you know, that's typical, and 7 dark energy. We want to make sure we get dark energy on a regular basis, and, you know, here it is. Even if our costs are only like 1 and 2 energy. So, what makes this tech work so well? Well, just showcasing it into a format like this, it means nothing. We need to play it on Pokemon TCG online. Our first opponent is going to be Sam Mix 9. They're gonna get the call coin toss, and are we gonna see we're gonna see our first lost coin flip. It's normal on this channel, guys. You're gonna get used to it. He's gonna pick first, and we have a Yveltal start. But our opponent actually has no basic, so we'll get an additional card as well. So here's Yveltal. He is playing a Delphox deck. We're gonna see he has no basics again. He has a lot of healing, a lot of resources, but it looks like it's just gonna be a Fennekin, which I can kind of knock out with a simple Yveltal Oblivion Winkle. Pop! I gotta get that Muscle Band though. Alright, so we're going to see what. Oh, he's got 2. Very nice. Yes, I would like to draw those additional cards. We're going to get a Bridget. This is going to be basic red, it looks like. So we're going to see an energy drop. I would love. I'm going to Ultra Ball the Target Whistle. You know what? Target Whistle might actually come in handy here. I'm going to knock out the Super Rod and a VS Seeker. I should have bridged it. What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? I'm going to grab the Slurp Puff with this one. And then we're gonna go for the Bridget. One Zora, one Swirlix. I can go for another Swirlix. Alright, we should have time to set up here. So we're gonna start dealing some damage to our opponent here. I'll be able to evolve twice in the next turn. So there's the Oblivion Wing. 30 damage. If I had a Muscle Band, that would have actually knocked out, which would have been really nice turn 1. Setting him back quite a bit, actually. But alas, I did not draw a Muscle Band. Our opponent sees that Yveltal is a big threat, so he is going to start setting up Slugma at the right cost. We're going to see probably 20 damage hit us, though. Oh no, he's going to simply heal. So he's actually in an alright position again. And we're going to see the Will-O-Wisp, 20 damage. And it's our turn. So we have a Zoraork. So, we're going to simply evolve 1. Evolve 2. And I might as well get that second Slurpuff out. Let's evolve right away. Now we can get 2 additional cards from tasting. Our first card is going to be a Zoraork, which I don't need. And our next one is going to be a Zoraork that I don't need. Technicalities, eh? We are going to energize... I want to energize Yveltal. Let's go for the Oblivion Wing. We're going to take another 20 damage, of course. No energies in our discard pile, so we cannot start energizing Zoraork as well, sadly. We are going to see an energy drop onto Slugma, so he is actually all set up and ready to go. We get an Ultra Ball, which is actually very nice. I'm going to be able to Break Evolve. I'm going to get rid of one Zoraork and the Target Whistle this time. I don't need the Target Whistle. The Break is a little bit more important. So we are going to simply evolve. Now I have no energies, and our support line is only Bridget at the moment. So we are going to go for a tasting. If I can get a Float Stone... No, I get the Muscle Band though. That's going to be nice. I'll attach that to Yveltal right away. Tasting one more card. We get another Slurpuff. Perfect. We're going to go for the Oblivion Wing, guys, and this time we'll knock out this Fennekin. 50 damage is gonna do the trick. Still no energy in the discard pile, though. First prize is gonna be a Float Stone. Perfect. Now I can start setting up those Slurpuffs to get some additional prize or additional cards. We're gonna see 20 damage from Slugma. Yveltal, you feeling threatened? Nah, not at all. It's a slug. We're gonna see a fan club though, so we are gonna have a little longer of a game here, which is fine as well, because I do like my longer game. Holy! We just went from a Fennekin and a Slugma to a Charizard EX and a Kangaskhan EX. This Charizard has Fire Blast, which we have to discard an energy to use. Now, if I can bring it into the active, Zoraork Break is just going to have fun. It's going to have a ton of fun. Alright, we are going to energize. We're going to set up the Float Stone onto the Zoraork. And... I cannot rush and retreat. We can only do it once per turn. I'm not about to lose those 2 dark energies. So, we are going to simply go for a tasting. We get a Tyranno, which actually, that might be the choice right now. Draw some cards. Yes, I got the Lysander, which is nice. I got some energy, which is even better. I want that one. And I will simply attach an energy to... Let's get rid of the Slugma. I can easily attach the energy to Zoraork on the following turn. Now, sure, I have to discard, but that's what Yveltal's here for. Now let's Slurpuff, get some more tasting action. A Parallel City. Perfect. I'm not taking any damage on the following turn. We're just going to rotate that around. And now he's only going to do nothing. I'm going to hold off using any more cards. As you can see, guys, lots of cards. That's why artillery probably doesn't work here. And let's go for the Darkness Blade. Because I can retreat next turn, and this flip, even though I still can attack next turn, it wouldn't have mattered. So there's a Dark Energy. Perfect for Zoraork. Because now I can knock this Charizard out with its own attack. There's a Kangaskhan. Professor's Letter, which is going to net him 2 more Fire Energy. And we're going to see a Stoke. Nope, not going to work. Not going to work. Sorry, buddy. No stoking for you. We got a Birch, which is nice. I don't need to Lysander too much at the moment. My hand size is getting pretty big, so I'm just going to simply Slurpuff from the bench. There's a Skylove, which is nice. Tastings. And a VS Seeker. We are going to switch in. Now Zoraork. Foul play. And we are going to go for that Fire Blast. 120 damage! See that? That's how you use Fire Blast. Alright, so we're in a pretty good position here because he is now in a very awkward situation. He's going to start setting up Kangaskhan. Nice play. He's going to Stoke. And he got the Stoke. So he can set 3 basic energies to Charizard. I'm sorry, but they're going to get knocked out. So we are going to knock out this Charizard for sure. Do I want... I may want a Birch. Get some energy back. Do I need anything else in hand at the moment? No, I think I'm alright. I'm alright at the moment. Lysander's not really necessary. We are only going to get 4 cards though. So it didn't really help us too much. Let's taste. I'll retreat on the next one. Retreat. Into this Slurpuff. Let's tasting and get 2 cards. We can then stand in, get back into the combat. Because that's how Zoraork likes to play. Don't need any Pokemon, don't need a supporter. We are going to foul play. And we are going to Fire Blast and knock out this Charizard EX. So we get 2 prizes here at the top. Another Break and a Tyranno. Now I'm hoping this Tyranno can get us an energy card, because now I can Kindred Kick before he does. He's going to triple draw. We get a Target Whistle. A Target Whistle. And we can force a Charizard EX back into play. Let's do it. Nope, that's the wrong supporter. Here we go. Charizard EX getting the active. Alright. So, Slurpuff 1, I need a Dark Energy. Don't get it. Let's retreat into this Slurpuff. We're going to go for the tasting. Neither of the energies we need. So, I can't support at the moment. Ultra Ball is not going to do us any good. I'm going to double Colorless Energy to Slurpuff. Switch out. Well, apparently I can't retreat. So we are simply going to stand in and end the turn. Because I do not want my little Slurpuff staying up there. No, 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 no. Trainer's Letter is going... Trainer's Letter. Professor's Letter is going to net him 2 Fire Energy. Now he can go for the Stoke, and that would actually impede us quite a bit. But there's probably not a whole lot of fire energy left in his deck. There's a Lysander. Doesn't hurt me too much because now the tasting is in the active. How many fire energies you got left, boss? How many fire energies do you have? He's gotta have some. He's searching. He's searching hard. We're gonna see 2 of them. So he's at 3. So pulling that card in might have actually been the wrong idea. We're going to float stone here. I still need an energy card. So let's taste. Still no energy cards. I can't believe, have we wasted how many dark energy? 2, 5, there's still 2 more. So, my thinking here is to Oblivion Wing the Charizard. We're going to retreat into Yveltal, attach a double colorless to Zoraork, and this time we're going to go for the Oblivion Wing. This way I can get one of those dark energies out of the discard, deal some of the necessary damage needed to knock out Charizard. And there we go. Now, if he doesn't heal, I might even just be able to Darkness Blade. But he should be able to knock out Yveltal if he gets a Fire Energy, which I believe he did from the Professor's Letter in the previous turn. There's that Fire Energy, so he can Fire Blast, which is alright. Which is alright. He's gonna get Tails on the Perch, so sorry, buddy. You cannot Lysander me out, which is fine. We are going to bring in our Break card. He is just simply going to say GG to us. We are going to be the kind people that we are and say GG and a smiley face. But I do not believe I can knock him out this turn. I have a Floatstone on this Zoraork, so I can't exactly evolve. But we are going to go for that Foul Play. I don't need any additional cards. We are going to go for the Fire Blast. And I'm going to discard the DCE. He cannot knock me out because he's only going to do 100 damage. I have 140. So setting up this Charizard may have been a negative for Yveltal, but it did win us this game. It did win us this game. A little slower, probably. I could have knocked out Kangaskhan, but I forced his attention back on Charizard. He just got a lucky, nice flip on the Stoke, which, you know, all players do need is some luck. He is going to retreat, though. I do have a VS Seeker, though. Can this Kangaskhan knock us out? No, he cannot knock us out. So Kindred Kick, he's only going to do 70, which is alright. I'm not going to post this game any longer. Let's just VS Seeker into that Lysander. Pull that Charizard back one more time. And we are going to knock him out and finish this game. That's Zoraork Break winning his first game with the help of a target whistle and some well-played tactics. Kind of. Maybe. Maybe you could have done it better. Probably. Anyway, that's game 1, folks. I'm only going to play 2 games in this session. So, we're going to go into our final game and just see how will we do. Our next and final battle of the day is going to be against Cody Wee. Or Y, or whatever. I don't know. He's getting the coin toss, and we're losing this coin toss. It's alright. It's alright. He's going to decide if he's going to go first or second. He is playing first! Alright. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Our opponent had no basics, but we have to start with a Swirlix. I don't like the dragon energy. Dark? Are we playing Noivern? Potentially. Alright. We are playing... Yes, I love another card. A Wally. Oh, geez! Yveltal EX. That's the EX, guys, that you put in this deck instead of the regular Yveltals. Don't even question it. Alright. So, we are going to... No, I'd love to have Wallied. We are in a very bad position because I can't attack, and I'm also at the advantage right now. Oh. Well, I can get the break card on the next turn. So I'm going to grab an Ultra Ball. I can Slurpuff on the following turn as well, so I'm not too worried there. Let's Ultra Ball. We can get rid of a Birch. Looks like it's the two Birches. I don't want to get rid of them, but... Zora, you gotta come out to play, buddy. This is gonna be a fast game. Alright. I'm gonna save the energy and the Floatstone in back, so I can break Evolve on the following turn. And then I can go for either a Y Cyclone or an Evolve on his turn. Alright. So I got another Ultra Ball, which is nice. I'm going to evolve into Slurpuff. We're going to go for that Tasting. Get those cards now while he's in the active position. There's a Break card. Not what I want in my hand. Let's get this Zora up. Okay. Wally, you're the man. Are you the man, Wally? Let's do it. Wally, get me a break. Let's evolve. So turn 2, we have the Mon of choice. We are going to attach a Floatstone here. I'm going to save these cards for now. We are going to simply stand in. And we can go Foul Play. And we're going to go for the Evil. It's going to do 60 damage, not a whole lot. But I need to keep momentum. And knowing that I've only got the 1 energy, it's going to be just enough to keep him at bay. A Rayquaza EX. That's the dragon he's trying to power up here. Okay, so Zoraork is going to discard my Pokemon tool. So no Floatstone for me. It's alright. Let us... Now he's set up a double dragon energy. It's going to do 130 damage. Let's Tasting from the bench, because I'm not able to bring him back in. Evisoda. I think the opportunity here is to grab... a Yveltal? Grab Yveltal. Play Yveltal, and I'm going to actually bring out the Rayquaza. Because I can use his Dragon Strike against him. So let's go for it. Foul Play. Dragon Strike. I cannot use Dragon Strike in the next turn. There's the double colors, so we're going to see 130 damage. Unfortunately, the Birch is not nice to him. We're going to see an evolution. But are we seeing a knockout? That is the question. No. He can use the attack, though. I need a Floatstone. Badly. Did I lose the Skyla this game? Yes, I did. So, Floatstone. Come back to me. Skyla, come to me! Should I have used other methods? Most likely. But I guaranteed my chance to get in, get out, attack, and that's what we need to do. So we are going to simply retreat into the Slurpuff line. We are going to grab 2 cards from Tasting. Another Floatstone. Ugh. Don't need the stadium. Let us stand in. We're gonna come in, we're gonna foul play. Dragon Strike is knocking out your dragon! Can't use it next turn. That's alright, because there's no more Rayquaza EX. 2 prizes. Dark Energy and a Floatstone. So Yveltal can start working on the following turn. He is going to set up his own Zoraork. So unless he has a double colorless energy, he's not knocking anything out. He's got that double colorless energy. He's knocking something out. He's going to Steven though, so he can get a basic energy and a supporter. Alright, this is one definitely worthwhile game here. Mind Jack is going to knock us out, which is alright. They're going to claim only 1 prize though. Yveltal is up. We're going to get a VS Seeker, which at this moment might be a Professor Birch. I need a new hand. I'm going to attach the energy to Yveltal first. Let's get this Birch action going. Birch, do you like me, man? I need you to love me right now. Yes! Having cards! Alright. So, we're going to attach the energy to the Yveltal. We're going to tasting. I need a Zora. Didn't get a Zora. Okay. Don't want to put anything on the bench because it's only going to do 40 damage to me at the moment. I have to grab this Dark Energy and I have to put it on Slurpuff. Which is kind of a waste. I didn't really need that. But we're going to see the Zoraork break, so you can use my... Well, you need a Dark Energy. You can Darkness Blade me, but it's not going to do too much. It'll do enough. It'll two-shot. I'm a little bit tense, to be honest with you. I see another Zora on his side. We need a Zora badly. He's got that Dark Energy, so he is able to foul play me back. A Giratina! Come on, man! Thankfully, I'm not playing any Megas, so that's not going to do too much to me. Are we going to see that Darkness Blade? He's just got to remember one thing. There is a downside to Darkness Blade. He cannot attack me the following turn. So his best move, really, is to Oblivion Wing. Or go for a Mind Jack, which will do 40 damage. He's going to play a Shadow Circle, which is a decent, no weaknesses of course. But he is going to go for that Darkness Blade. He's not attacking anytime soon, and he has no Floatstone on him. Alright. Now we need an opportunity. Dark Energy, up. Tasting me into something good. Another Floatstone is not something good. Alright. I was hoping for an opportunity, but it's not coming my way yet. So Yveltal is going to do 50 damage. We now have to see what he plans to do. Can he retreat out? He needs a Floatstone. He's going to just stand in. And he'll be able to attack us on the following turn. So Fan Club's going to get him 2 more Pokemon. Lugia and Latios. Wow. This guy is not messing around. This is not messing around. He should technically switch out. He should stand in and stand in, is really what he should be doing here. He's going to stand in. There's the first swap. And then he's going to stand in on the second to get into that Darkness Blade one more time. I see a loss in our future, guys. He cannot Darkness Blade one more time, but I have no Yveltal. So, we only have our little Slurpuff. Now, I am not about to give up. I am not about to just give this game up just yet. So, Zora, come into play. We can evolve on the following turn. We got a Birch. We got some double colorless energy. Let's not set that up yet. I want a Birch, I really do, but it's going to be threatening. Let's get that Float Stone onto Zoraork. And I really shouldn't do this, but Birch, can you help me out? I'm in a desperate position. Thank you. Thank you so much. Darkness Energy is the way to go. It's a little bit more safe. I'm going to Super Rod. Now I can't evolve, which is a negative, but I'm going to throw these guys back into the deck. And Slurpuff, you're just going to have to take the hit. A Light Pulse is going to come my way. Should I have Birched? I don't think so. Birch was probably the worst play to make. It got the Dark Energy that I need for Zora, but I need a Wally, and I do believe the only Wally that I have is in the deck, or in the discard pile. We're going to see an Evisoda. He's going to Break Evolve one more time, so we have to deal with his side, which is all EXs. We're going to see a Pokemon Center Lady heal off that damage that we have spent so hard dealing. Now, he can only Light Pulse us for 60. Oh, never mind. He is going to Escape Rope. He's going to stand in Mind Jack for 40? Mind Jack for 40. Good play. We have a Yveltal, which we will energize. I'm going to Tasting from the bench. We have a Professor's Letter, which I don't really need the energy yet. But the only opportunity I have right now is to... I can't confuse my opponent. I need to retreat. I don't want to lose that Zora just yet. We're going to Oblivion Wing. Grab a Darkness Energy from the discard. Attach it to Zora. There's a Dark Energy. Is that a Dark... Which one is that? That is the Dangerous Energy. He can still use the Darkness Blade. I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a really bad spot. I can't seem to get the right cards here to come back. Alright. Mind Jack will knock it out. Mind Jack will knock it out. Alright, Zoraork. It's your turn. Let's do this. I am not out of this game, I don't think. Stand in, rush that attack. Let's get rid of this first Zoraork break. Let's get a prize card. We're gonna see a Tierno. Yveltal EX is coming in, who's gonna be able to do 20, 40, 60, 80. He'll knock out Zoraork. He's gonna knock out Zoraork. He does need another energy though to attack. Does he not get that energy? Are we safe? No, he got the energy. I don't know why he stalled there. Kind of set the mood. I was hoping for that your turn. But he's gonna be a secret Pokemon Center Lady, so he's gonna fully heal this Yveltal. Ugh. Oh, next turn anyway. Ball, it's gonna knock us out. Nothing I can do. Oh boy, what a game. Okay, we're still 3-3. Yveltal, you're doing a good job here at keeping us at bay. I don't need the double colorless energy. Let's Tierno. No, that was a terrible draw. Terrible draw. Tasting. I need a Zora. That's the break. Well, I can bridge it and then fully evolve on the following turn. Maybe. No. I don't know. I'm lost right now. Oh. Oblivion Wing, 30 damage. Slurpuff is, for the most part, set up. I just don't have that fairy energy to help it out. Alright. There's that center lady we knew was coming. So, he's at 140 HP. There's no way I can knock this thing out. And he is going to knock me out. He's setting up Giratina now. What a scary deck. We are going to get knocked out. Our opponent is going to start taking the prize lead. All I have is Slurpuff once again. We're going to Ultra Ball. The Target Whistle. And the Tierno Way. Get Zora. I shouldn't have thrown the Target Whistle away. That was my game. That was my opportunity right there, actually, and I just lost it. I shouldn't have thrown the Target Whistle away, and the reason for that was he has 4 bench mons. I could have brought back a Zora, and that would have knocked out the Yveltal. That was actually a huge misplay. If I could take that back, I would right now. I have way too much double colorless energy. It wouldn't have been a risk to lose one. Zora. I misplayed very hard there. I was overthinking what I needed to do. And the Target Whistle would have won that game, or won that trade-off. Now let's taste. I don't think I have another Target Whistle in the deck. I have a Parallel City. But the only way I can knock out this Yveltal is if I increase his bench. I can't evolve. Let's end the turn. I put Slurpuff in range of knocking out, which is fine. Tierno. I don't need the foul place too much as I need the... Oh. I need more of the HP boost, especially now that I'm planning to knock out Yveltal here. Alright. So let's evolve. This is our last Mon. Can I knock him out? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Muscle Band? Muscle Band will knock me out. I think I've lost this, and I had I had the opportunity to make a comeback if I could get that slurp or that target whistle. Shoot! Shoot, 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 shoot. I'm gonna mind jack. It's not gonna do enough. He has the game. That was a very tense game. As much as I may have lost this, it was a fantastic game. And Zoraork Break is not something to look down on. Like, you look at what Hit's doing in our opponent's deck, and it just put the pressure on. You mix it with the EX like Yveltal or Lugia, it is just phenomenal. But unfortunately, this is going to definitely be the end of Zoraork Break. This is the down of Zoraork Break. Okay, we get the idea. Attack! You've got this game. My friend, you have this game. 160. There goes Zoraork. Guys, don't take my playstyle sometimes as the best way to play. The decks run sometimes remarkably, and they gave me the tickets to win. They gave me the answers, they gave me everything I needed to come back. And I didn't notice until the last second that target whistle actually could have got me back in the game. I don't think it would have won, because Giratina was almost set up. He had Lugia still on the bench. But it could have put us back in a good momentum. So don't take that one out too much. But I hope you guys like the deck. Now, Zoraork Break isn't over. No. This is going to be the end of this episode. But I guarantee you, Zoraork's going to make a comeback later on the channel. Just you wait. But until then, guys, if you liked the video, hit that like button at the bottom of the screen. But until next time, time out.